This is something, potentially.
Sometimes,
Yeah.
somebody else can see what you guys can't
All
see.
the time, actually.
Yeah.
Like you see what I don't see, I see what you don't see. All the time. And
So
if we're
someone
both in the
outside
funk,
Yeah.
we need someone that you can trust, a
Yeah.
professional, a pastor, somebody that you can trust, like to see things
Not
for what
someone
they
that
are.
will
Yeah.
instigate the situation.
Yeah, not family meetings. Okay, not family meetings don't work. I'm convinced they don't work. Okay, they only escalate and make
chaotic.
things even worse, right? So. Or save the marriage. You got another one here. Let me read it real quickly, then we'll dissect it. That's a long one, so let me be fast a little bit. Going on 6 years but married for 4 years. Wife feels that I have taken advantage of her due to my mental health and we're just talking about mental health and my delayed action to seeking therapy. I have been in therapy for a year, medication and attempted marriage counseling. At first, it was a healing separation, but she mentioned divorce and now doesn't know. Oops. She reserved telling me how she felt because my mother passed away and my family fell apart. I moved her and our 4-year-old back to her hometown where I took on an ability for a fresh start as a manager. Wife did not like women having access to me because I was their manager. I changed my role where I just focus on myself. She has lost both her grandmothers this holiday, in addition to her mother and father splitting, and her mom may have some health concerns now. I was just hoping to gain some perspective from others who may or may not have been successful in restoring a marriage. Did it work for you? How did you come in terms to just let it be or move forward? I told her I was still in love with her and can show her things can be better. Hoping to gain perspective in the separation. And is it best to let it be if wife asks due to years of feelings not shared and current family concerns? We have tried marriage counseling and she opted to let things be organic. At first, this was healing separation, but she mentioned divorce. Your take, baby, your take.
I mean, they have a lot going on. They have a lot going on. They have multiple deaths in the family. They have the wife's family split. I mean, father and mother splitted. Believe it or not, I don't care how old you are. This thing still affects people.
Yeah, of course.
If your parents split today, you're like, what the hell? It can just affect everything you have going on. And he also mentioned his own mental health. What I can say right now is that as if, she wants to be separated or she wants a divorce. Mm-hmm. You said it before. You said give her what she wants.
Yeah.
I think he just needs to go focus on himself, like his mental state of mind, make sure you're good, so you can be there for her if she needs you.
Right.
And I would say if right now the best thing they can do for each other is be friends with each other. That's the best thing you can do. Build up on the friendship.
Right.
Forget about marriage for now because she doesn't want marriage.
Yeah,
and you're not going to be in a limbo. Now, if you want to stay in the same place and you guys can handle it, that's up to you guys. Some people do that successfully. Mm-hmm. Some people not so much. If you can, leave the place. If you can, do what's good for you guys. But make sure that you seek therapy too because, these things are not easy, especially when it comes to emotions.
Yeah.
Your emotion will be going up and down every day. Even your wife tomorrow can decide she doesn't want divorce anymore. It can be very chaotic. So...
Yeah. The question here is let things be or save the marriage. What if those two things are the same thing? Right? What if those two things could actually be the same
possibly
thing?
Mean the same thing.
Could possibly mean the same thing.
Possibly.
Yes. Let things be sometimes to some people means I'm just going to pretend like nothing happened. Just
sweep it under the rug.
Yeah, that's not going to work, right? But let things be in terms of how another adult is moving. I don't think you have that much choice.
Yeah.
You're just gonna have to let them be. And by the way, that increases your chances, if you're working on yourself, of re-attracting her back. It's just chances, no guarantees, right? There's no guarantees. But you have to realize that your most precious asset is you, your time. That's literally your life, right? So if you spend all this time worrying about what is she thinking, like some people right now, they'll be very quick to advise you, like, no, she's cheating with someone. Like,
you know, but what does that add to your life?
Yeah, that's not gonna help
not
you.
good
In
information.
fact, the way I just said it
Terrible.
probably just took away from your peace of mind.
Yes.
Right.
It's like trickery.
That's not helpful in any way, because if she's not with you right now and she's with somebody else in this moment, sorry about that.
It's okay.
And she's with somebody else in this moment, she's not wrong. She already told you she's moving on, right? So I don't know how that helps you. That may shoot your self-esteem, I guess, a
Or
little
even
bit.
cause you to do something worse, like some
Yeah.
people who are, in a weak state of mind.
Yeah.
know?
So what I would say is that you definitely, again, as usual, seek help. Talk to someone professional that can help, right? And they'll be able to help you assess things in terms of working on yourself, because you can't really control another human being. The last thing you want to do in this moment is call family meetings on this person or try to manipulate them. They already, like, if she said, like, she'd rather let things be organic, I take that at face value. That means she's not comfortable. She doesn't feel safe even going to trying to fix the marriage. She's completely shut down. But if you back off of her a little bit, right, there's a good chance you're calling every time, you're using the kids to get access to her and all this kind of stuff. Makes her even feel unsafer, right? But if you just back off a little bit, give her some space, and then use that time wisely, meaning work on yourself, right? You would dramatically increase the chance of attracting this person back to you. But letting her be, yes, let her be by all means. Letting the marriage be, marriage is a function of a healthy you. Why not? Let's not worry about that, right? Let's worry about you. There was a breakdown that happened in the dynamics of the marriage, potentially you included. You said a few things about yourself, your mental health, and all this kind of stuff. All that stuff can add weight, unnecessary weight on your marriage.
Yeah.
And yes, I would definitely back off of the situation a little bit, and that can be equivalent of saving your marriage, if that marriage is meant to be. So if you're in a place where you worked on yourself and you're able to attract her back, attraction, seduction, as in, like, she's now talking to you, you're now friends, like she said again, before you engage romantic relationship again, go talk to someone. Say, let's go talk to this person. Did I not do that?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, let's go talk to someone. Let's just not act like run into some crazy. We don't know what the hell we're doing. Obviously, we broke down for a reason. Maybe not my fault. Maybe not your fault. Whatever. It's not the end of the world. But let's go talk to someone and see. See if maybe we're missing something. Potentially.
Sometimes somebody else can see what you guys can't
all
see.
the time, actually.
Yeah.
Like, you see what I don't see, I see what you don't see, all the time. And if
someone
we're both in the
outside
funk,
Yeah.
we need someone that you can trust, a professional, a pastor, somebody that you can trust, like, to see things
Not
for what
someone
they
that
are.
will
Yeah.
instigate the situation.
Yeah, not family meetings. Okay, not family meetings don't work. I'm convinced they don't work.
They
Okay,
do,
they only escalate and make
chaotic.
things even worse, right? So